Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Hello, hola, bonjour, hey, y'all. Pura vida, my name is Merc. That's Rio. Welcome back to Narc Alert React. Well, welcome back, you guys. I feel like I've been off for a month. I've been sick. I think you might still be able to hear a little bit of, but I'm feeling a lot better today. And I went to bed early last night, which is highly unusual. And what happened? Well, Amberlynn uploaded in the darn middle of the night. I think it was about 1 in the morning. Normally I would have caught it, but I was snoozing, and so was Rio. So here we are, bright and early. Let's see what Ms. Amberlynn has to say today. Well, as we know, Amber was very busy last week trying to create a lot of drama out of nothing, trying to get channels fighting with each other, and well, that didn't work very well either. So we're back to weighing in what I ate today and counting this one. Sorry, this one's called Weigh In What I Ate Today, Counting Calories and Cook With Me. Another scintillating edition of the same vlog we've seen 12 million times. All right, Amber, let's go.
Welcome to a new video. So today is like a weigh in what I ate today, chit chat, maybe a cook with me moment. But right now I just want to do like the introduction, get a weigh in, and then I'm ready to eat. So a disclaimer, I will be eating in this video. I know in some what I ate today videos I do not eat, but in this one I probably will be, and I do like to do disclaimers because I know sometimes people don't like seeing people in general eat, let alone a fat girl. So I really quickly want to put my weigh in because I am so excited. So here it is.
There was an unnecessary number of jump cuts in that intro. I won't go back. It's not worth it. But does she think that's editing? Because that's not. It's just, that's annoying. Edits should have a purpose, you know.
Hello. So we're gonna
hang on. You know what we got to do. All right, Amber.
Do a weigh-in.
Let's do a weigh-in.
Hello.
It's ready.
Yes, it is.
It's ready.
I've been doing pretty freaking good, you guys. So stepping on, let's see where I'm at.
489.6 pounds.
Shut up! Wait, what?
Shut up!
Wait, I'm gonna cry. Wait, I'm gonna literally cry.
Okay, that all, you know, I get it. She's happy. She's 489. You know, no shame again. As you know, we don't really care that much about her weight. What I do find amusing is that this whole, I'm going to cry, I'm under 490. This sounds so fucking performative to me. Can you hear the Canada geese? They're feisty in the morning too. Anyway, you know, props to you, girl. You're under 490. Nobody wishes you anything but the best for the weight loss. But this sounds like a whole bunch of performative crap. This doesn't sound sincere at all. Listen to this.
Wait, I'm gonna cry. Wait, I'm gonna literally cry. 489, you guys, I did. Oh my god, I've been wanting to reach the 480s and I did it. Now.
Okay, how about the year you were with Feline and you kept telling us that you lost 89, the famous 89 lbs. You did that, what, twice now you've told us. And then there was a period of time with Fled that you kept saying you've lost over 100 pounds already. So, you know, yay, we're celebrating again under the 4, yay.
Now the 470s are coming.
Maybe.
Oh, I'm so proud of myself. 489.6. Like, I almost cried. I had like a couple.
No, you've told us you were literally crying. Do you know what the word literally means, Amber? I think we should look up the word literally. You use it a lot. Of course, you also say I'm not going to lie a lot too. Never mind.
Tears in my eyes. I'm very proud of myself.
Yeah,
so in total, from my highest weight. I am down 82.8 pounds, so that's amazing. And then since the beginning of this year, I'm down 28.2 pounds. I'm almost down 30 pounds. Like, that's incredible. Like, I told myself in the beginning of this year, like, I need to do it because I'm 33. I am not getting any younger. Yes, I'm young at heart. I could be kind of
Be careful, Amber. You don't want to get old on YouTube. I don't know if you got the memo. I'm still waiting for mine, but apparently there's an age limit. And every single person is clicking up to that age limit. So I don't know. You better check your terms of service because you're looking at middle-aged. You want to look at middle-aged, Amber, for real.
childish. You guys know that, a little immature here and there, but deep down, like for real,
Yeah,
your girl's getting old.
You're in
like
your
I got the
mid-30s.
gray hair to show for it. So instead of just like trying to be perfect overnight.
By the way, can I just say, because I know there's some young people that have gray hair has nothing, is not only indicative of age. Okay? Do I have gray hair? Yeah, I have gray hair, but you know what? Honestly, and I know clearly I dye it, but I don't have much more gray hair than Amber, and I'm clearly twice her age. And I've known people who are 19 and get gray hair. So please don't feel bad if you have gray hair and you're not that old. It doesn't mean you're old. It's just
I slowly just like intuitive ate for, I want to say a little over 2 months. It was working. It was doing good. But now, I was like, hey, a couple weeks ago, let's kick it up a notch. Like, I want to be aware of how many calories.
I don't understand how intuitive eating can work for her when intuitive eating is what got her to 600 pounds. Make that make sense.
I'm eating. So I weigh and measure all my food. My goal is to stay below 2,000 calories. And this video is just showing you guys what I decide to eat today.
No.
There's no rhyme or reason for most of my meals. It's just don't eat junk. Like, I'm not sitting around eating candy. Trust me, it has been hard. I do want me some candy sometimes. So like the other day, I allowed myself to have a serving of sour gummy worms. It was so
A serving of sour gummy. I picture putting it on a little plate with the doily. Here's my single serving of gummy worms. It's so weird. I just, what always occurs to me is, as we know, she talks the talk. She doesn't walk the walk. And she talks a really good game because she's been talking this game for a decade. But her approach is always like, honestly, I want to lose 5 more pounds and I wouldn't be this laissez-faire about things. Her approach to me is like somebody who wants to maybe maintain their weight, or lose a couple of pounds. But like, you got to lose 300, 400 pounds here, Amber. This is not intense enough to net the result that you need to net. You want to do it gradually like this? It's going to take you 60 years and your body isn't going to last as long as this slow method. Because we all know you're not going to weigh your shit forever. You're going to get bored of this in 2 days.
So good. It was like the brand trolley or something. Like, it tasted like heaven. Because normally I would allow myself to have those things every single day, but since I'm only allowing myself to have them like in moderation, it's like when I finally do have them, I'm like, wow, let's savor this and like really enjoy it. So today I am staying home, so everything I will be eating will be at home. There'll be no Uber takeout. The only time I allow myself to eat like restaurant food is if I physically go there myself. So if I'm with my mom or family or friends. Today is not one of those days. But
so once or twice a week, she goes out to eat with her mom and her grandmother. So do you think that's okay when you're trying to lose this amount of weight? She wants to live like a normal person, but the problem is she can't. Right now, Amber, you can't. If you would just buckle down for a while, then maybe you could start to live like a normal person. Yesterday, I watched the Oompaville video where he recapped 1,000-Pound Sisters, because Oompa's been following them for ages. And, Tammy's mind-blowing. She's like a different person. She has a new lease on life. Does she still have some struggles? Clearly. But she understands the difference between really living and yapping, which is all you do. You're talking about a life. You're not living a life.
I do want to film what I ate today, like the next time.
That's not a life.
Just to show you guys kind of like how I do it. Not everyone will agree with me, but I will say that what I am doing is working. So let's get.
It's not going to work for long though, Amber.
Okay, so my first meal.
The problem is it's not sustainable. You can't keep it up. We've seen you weigh shit before. It doesn't last more than a couple of days. It just doesn't. You don't have the discipline, Amber. You don't have any discipline or willpower to stick to anything like this on your own. Sorry,
Having one of these
you don't.
Italian chicken sausages.
You haven't proved it yet in 10 years. Past behavior is a pretty good indicator of future behavior.
I'm just cutting up. I'm going to cook in a pan, which I am using Pam, which is 0 calories. Sausage is 110. Speaking of Pam, when I do use like actual oil, I will weigh it on my scale before I use it because it does have calories. So I also have some leftover rice, which is 2 servings, so 320 calories. And then obviously my typical soy sauce. We have some minced garlic, sriracha. It's just my go-to.
Do you mind if I turn this? This is the same boring shit we've seen her cook for 10 years. Let me guess. She's going to put some damn sausage in a pan on red hot nuclear inferno level 10 heat. She's going to cook the shit out of that. Then she's going to add the garlic and the onions. She'll add the rest of the crap to the pan. She'll add her stupid tapatio or whatever the hell she's going to add, and she'll tell us about, oh, it's 10 out of 10. That's my prediction. Let's put it on 2 times speed because this is going to be too much. All right, Amber, cook away.
That's what I like. I'm also going to have 1 egg. So it's going to be like a fried rice moment.
Oh,
okay, so my sausage has been cooking for a bit, so I'm going to add my rice now. I also have, obviously, my minced, oh my god, there's rice everywhere. I'm a messy cooker. One thing that y'all want to know about me, I'm very messy when I cook.
She just said I'll turn it down a little bit so we can hear her. She just said, if you want to know one thing about her, she's a messy cooker, you guys. She's a really messy cooker. Yeah, Amber, we know. We've seen your apartment. You're not a very clean person. Not surprising that you don't cook clean.
But anyways, yeah, I also have my minced garlic up in there.
By the
So
way,
I'm going to add just a little bit of sriracha. A little bit of soy sauce here. And then just move it around as such.
all right.
Okay, so now that the rice is all warmed up and cooked, well, it was already cooked, you know what I mean. I'm going to grab an egg here. And then I literally just want it scrambled. So if I could change anything about this, I wish I had some like green onion.
She doesn't like eggs. She has an egg intolerance. But she did tell us that if you scramble it long enough, the protein changes, so it's easier for her to eat. Which again, that only exists in Amber's world, because protein bonds don't work that way. But, Amber, if you want to believe that, why aren't you scrambling this egg more? How the hell is she ever going to digest the barely scrambled protein bonds in this egg?
Oh my god, that'd be so good. Okay, you guys, so it is finished. Now I'm going to put it in my bowl. So this is 500 calories in total, but that is a perfect amount for my first meal. That's usually around where I keep it.
For you.
Okay, guys, so I haven't even tried it yet, but I want to let you know that I'm also going to be having a A&W. This is the 0 sugar root beer. So good. This does not taste like diet soda at all. All right, let's try a bite. Oh, and a lot of people are like, why do you use plastic silverware? Like, it is literally asked that every single time I use these. These are not plastic. They're just black. So, yeah.
Yeah, that's how tacky they are, Amber, that everybody, they look plastic. You think they're edgy? They're tacky, girl. Everybody thinks that, but look at her shiny nails, her shiny, oh God, she's like a bird. Just to peck at all the shiny things.
It's just regular silverware. Happy dance.
Yeah,
This is delicious.
dance, we know.
10 out of 10.
No. Don't do that. Jesus, that just makes me angry. If that's real, if you people, can I ask you guys who are actually into ASMR, because I'm not, it's lost on me. But if you're actually into ASMR, is that soothing to you in any sort of way? Because that literally makes me want to punch my monitor. It's too early for that, Amber. I'm sorry, let me mute this for a second. I got a cough. I'll be right back. Thank you for your patience.
Okay, you guys, so next meal is pretty simple. I'm gonna have some turkey meatballs, some broccoli, and some of this Classico roasted garlic. These will be in the air fryer. I'm going to cook these, and then I'm gonna add the sauce and have these 2 things cooked together, and then I'm gonna throw the meatballs in and have it all cooked together. I'll show you step by step, but it's super simple. All right, so I'm cooking my broccoli. I just really simply bring it to a boil, and then before it gets too soft, which I honestly don't mind soft, but before it gets too soft, I simply just strain it, and then over here, we do have the meatballs in the air fryer. Okay, so I got all the water out, and now a serving of this is 125 grams. So I set the container on.
This just makes me sad in so many ways. Not the food. I would maybe even eat that food. I've done that before. I've just thrown meat into prepared pasta sauce and had it, not, in a year because it only passed anymore, but I've done that. No shame in that game. But it's just, I don't know. The way she I don't know. The way she does it bugs me. And it's petty. What can I say? We're petty here sometimes. But as a chef, the way she deals with food just bothers me. And I don't know how to put it into words other than that.
This is honestly the easiest way for me to do it. So we're just going to wait until this says 100 and negative 25. So, because that means that's how much I use. So I'm pretty good at like not going over usually. So
What?
120. So I'll just leave it there.
That is the most ridiculous way of scaling food I've ever fucking seen. Amber, what's wrong with you? You did that on purpose. That's a troll. So she puts the full container on, guesstimates an amount to dump in the pan, and then puts the container back and hopes she hit 125. Is that really what she's doing here? Amber, put something on the scale. Tear the scale to 0. Pour the sauce onto the plate until it gets to 125, and then put that in the sauce. Oh my God, this has to be a troll. Why does she? It's too early for Merc to be doing food content like this.
There.
I hope you can't hear my
Pretty
stomach.
close at just eyeballing it. I've done this long enough,
Wow.
but you can never be too sure. So that's why I like being in that habit of actually weighing my food. So I did add some tapatio to the sauce because I do want a little spice to it. So now I'm going to see if these meatballs are done. Which is
Can I also just clock this shirt? This is one of the shirts that she, considering that she's like a skinty queen now, she's what? What'd she do? A 489? Is that where we're at? 489? These are the clothes she wore at her highest weight when she was bedbound with Becky. This fugly tent thing. I don't know what this is.
by now. It's supposed to go up to 165, but in my brain, I want it to go up to like 175, which it is. So let me try another one just in case.
It's such a weird little control thing. You know that they already make sure the people, the powers that be that do all the tests to determine what temperatures are safe have already allowed an allowance in there. You don't have to allow more allowance in there. You know, like when the shampoo bottle says, leave on your hair for 3 minutes. They know you're not leaving it on there for 3 minutes. They probably only want you to leave it on there for maybe 1 is sufficient. But they always say a little extra because they know people how we work. Same goes with temperatures. 165 is perfectly safe. 160 is probably safe. So they say 165 to be extra safe. You don't have to add 10 more damn degrees on that and make it a little sawdust ball. Because these are pre-cooked. So this is going to be a little sawdust ball. Now, quite frankly, she could have just dumped them in that sauce and simmered that sauce with those meatballs. And this is what I would have done. Put the sauce in the pan, throw those meatballs in there. Maybe saute the meatballs first. Okay, saute the meatballs, deglaze with the tomato sauce, throw the frozen broccoli right in there, and then simmer it for 20 minutes. That's all you need to do. It doesn't have to be this complicated. You don't have to boil frozen broccoli. It's already got so much goddamn water in it from being frozen that boiling it is going to turn it into a pureed mush. Frozen broccoli is terrible. And if you buy it, it's fine. It's fine. It's okay. Nothing wrong with it. But the texture is terrible. If you're going to use it from frozen. It's going to thaw like that. You don't need to pre-cook it and then put it in things. Oh, good Lord.
Yes, these are finished. So now I'm going to put the meatballs in here.
Okay.
This is such a simple and low calorie meal.
Yeah, it is.
Like I'm telling you, it is so low calorie. It's going to shock you. But I can't wait to share.
The thing is, Amber, you love food. You're home all day. You've got nothing better to do, and you've got a certain amount of income. I don't know why you're always searching for the simplest meals. Like, why not enjoy what you're eating? I don't understand why she doesn't get more into food, quite frankly. If I was a big girl, I think I'd be a foodie. I'd be really into it. But
finished. So I'm just gonna let that
whatever's quick and easy.
for like 2 minutes, I would say. Just everything neat together and marinate and all that. Okay, you guys. So for this huge bowl of food is literally only 313 calories, 233 for the meatballs, 30 for the broccoli, and then only 50 calories for the sauce. Okay, as you guys can tell, I love my food in a bowl. Like, I love any type of food that I can just make and put in a bowl. I love bowls. I already know this is gonna be good because I cooked this like literally last night. Oh my god, this is so good. I'm not gonna lie to you, this is the best frozen broccoli I have ever had in my life. Because usually
she doesn't know what the word literally means. You don't have to say I cooked it literally last night. I cooked it last night. That's all. You don't have to say literally. Please look up what the word literally means, Amber.
I buy frozen broccoli. Like it's only ever like the gross little stems. It's never the actual like floret of it. But this one is actual broccoli florets. So.
Yeah, the bag said broccoli florets. So when you buy the bag that says florets, guess what? You get florets. If you just buy frozen broccoli, you're going to get mostly stems and the crap. Amber, 33.
10 out of 10.
Of course,
Bowl
it
is
is.
so hot, I
Everything you
just set it
create
down.
is 10 out of 10.
Hot. Let me get a drink real quick. So a new drink that I've been loving lately, and I'm not even like a green tea girly. It is diet green tea mixed berry and the brand Lipton. It is so good. Some cheese would be so good on top of this. What is your guys' favorite vegetable?
So good. So good. This is so good. This
Mine's the
is so
potato.
good. This is so good. This is
Tater tots, scallop potato, the mashed potato, baked potato, french fry. You know, it's just never ending.
something about a 500-pound girl talking in a made-up Southern accent about potatoes is just a lot.
Outside of that, I do love me some onion.
Sometimes I have no words.
Broccoli. Honestly, I've always been a vegetable girly pop, and I already know. Let the fat shaming commence. It wasn't until like my older years I've actually been like enjoying food.
You're not a vegetable girly pop. And number one, there's thousands of people that have begged you to please stop using that term. It grosses everybody out. It's stupid. What I've noticed over watching your content, seeing content you've created over the last 10 years, is that you really like to emphasize in on the broccoli. You know, you could have a buffet table full of chocolate and a small bowl of broccoli, and you'd be making sure to tell us about how you love that damn broccoli. Because you want us to think that you like vegetables more than anything else. I'll tell you something funny. My narc does the same thing my whole life. My narc would tell me how. And you know what funny? Because it was broccoli too. Isn't that weird? Sometimes I'd go, "What did you have for dinner tonight, Mom?" And she'd go, "I just had a big bowl of broccoli. I love vegetables more than anybody else. I'll just eat vegetables all the time." Well, you know what's funny? I've been cooking for this woman for almost 3 years now, every single day of her life. You know what she doesn't eat? Vegetables. Ever. I eat salad every meal. She won't even eat salad. It's bullshit. So, given my history, I have a hard time believing that Amberlynn actually likes vegetables or isn't just doing it for some kind of weird one-uppance on people. I don't know what it is. It's so weird.
Fruit. Like if you would have asked me as a kid, do you want fruit or vegetable? I would have literally said vegetable.
Okay, guys, so the
No,
next
you're
thing I'm
lying.
going to be eating is this Amy's bowl. It's chili mac. I love Amy's, and I always thought this one just sounded so weird. And then a few weeks ago, I tried it after like years of dismissing it. And y'all, it's one of my favorite.
Do you guys like Amy's? Can you let me know in the comments? I've never tried Amy's. I'm not a big frozen meal person anymore. You know, picky chef, what can I say? But usually the pesto things are okay. But somehow Amy's strikes me as, I feel like Amy's is masquerading as healthy, but probably isn't. It's just the gut feeling I have. I don't know if that's right or not. Let me know what you think of Amy's.
Favorites. It's only 410 calories, and you guys, I do add some tapatio to it because I do like the spice.
Oh,
But this is
sounds good.
so freaking good. I recommend it. TV dinners aren't healthy, but I will say that Amy's is a healthier version. Plus, like I've said before, I'm very much just focusing on staying under calories and not ordering takeout.
Look,
And with my Amy's bowl, I will be having a water.
this is such a weird fridge. Why does she have so many beverages? Did she like call the case company and get them to deliver, and they could only deliver a certain amount? Like, oh yeah, Amber, we can deliver pop, but it has to be $50 worth. So she had to order a fridge full. Like, why so many beverages? It's really weird.
So I am trying to drink more water because I know you guys told me
Really?
I need to. Don't worry, I hear you guys.
Okay, guys, so I actually just got done playing Mario Party with some friends of mine, and while doing so, we all had a little bit of snacks. Actually took a picture of what I had, so that's what you're seeing here. I had a sun-kissed Colby Jack cheese.
We all had snacks. It wasn't just her, you guys. She had friends over to play Mario Party, an online thing? Or is that a game you played with friends in your house? Because I would assume by this setup it's an online thing, because I'm seeing snacks in front of a computer. So what, did all your online friends also tell you we're all getting snacks too? I mean, we do that. I guess we do that. But hang on. Coughing time. I'll be right back. I don't know. It seems weird. It feels like she's alone. It doesn't feel like there's friends there.
and some salami. So it actually came out to 535 calories for the snack. I'm done eating for the night. So I had 1,758 calories, which my goal is to stay below 2,000. I feel like my sweet spot, the spot that makes me really happy, is when I am like in the 1600s or the 1700s. So I did really good today in that regard. So if I drink anything else for the rest of the day, it will be water.
How would she know if she has a sweet spot? When has she ever consistently eaten 1,600 calories a day every day? Show me a time in the timeline where that's ever happened. I mean, for a month. Not 2 days, not a week. Amber, do something for more than a month consistently. And then we'll consider.
Multiple times today where I wanted to order takeout. That is how it goes every single day for me. It is a daily feeling where I just want to order something, whether it just,
Yeah, you're
like
lazy
bag
and
of
a food
chips and
addict.
a Snickers, or I want to order a large fry from McDonald's. Like, I have random cravings multiple times a day. So when that happens, what I do is I simply remove myself wherever I am when that happens, and I truly feel that urge. I'll remove myself from whatever I'm doing and I'll start doing something different. So a good example of that is like an hour ago, I had this weird urge to come over me where I was like, oh my God, I want some Cheez-Its. No idea where it came from. You know, if I wasn't like really trying to lose weight right now, I would have ordered them. And when I had that feeling, I was actually journaling. So
Has there been a time when she ever hasn't been trying to lose weight? Is that what she's saying to us? Because right now she's serious, but in the past when she wasn't really serious, she would have just ordered them. Also, I'm going to go back to what I said earlier. These are the kind of coping strategies that people who want to lose 10 pounds. Yes, these are great coping strategies, and they can be used by someone like her, but they have to be used in conjunction with something more than intuitive goddamn eating. I don't believe that she's going to gently and gradually get down to 130 pounds by doing this. And I'm not trying to be a snide fuck, but that's what she should weigh. And quite frankly, at her height, that's not skinny. It's not. It's about average. You don't get there by doing it this way. You just don't. Nobody can.
I stopped journaling completely. I stood up and I started doing the dishes. So it just helps me because like
Good.
I'm removing
That's a good
myself
move.
from doing something to starting to do something else. And for some reason, it just like switches my brain and I'm able to be more focused on what I just started doing, because I really do have a short attention span. So by changing tasks, it helps in a multitude of ways.
Really? You made 3 videos about me, Amber. How short is your goddamn attention span?
Anyways, it's just another day that I was successful at staying under my goal and saying no to taking out my phone and ordering on the Uber app. So I'm very proud of that. I hope that you guys did enjoy this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
Well, I'll ask what I ask after every Amberlynn Reid reaction. Did we enjoy that video? I don't know. I don't know. It's so boring, you guys. How can we keep watching this nothing burger? There's got to be more, right? We know there is. Anyway, there's Amberlynn. She's caught us up to date. She's done the happy dance because she's at under 490. She's doing a happy dance because she really likes to eat food. She cooked. She doesn't cook. She reheated some food for us and showed us step by step how to reheat food properly. Well, no, improperly. And that's about it. That's about it. So please let me know in the comments about the ASMR, if that nail tapping thing, is that actually good ASMR? Because I feel like that makes me very upset. It really makes, like, it literally immediately causes a reaction in me, and the reaction is to punch my screen. I don't know. I'm curious. Is that ASMR? I don't think so. Anyway, from the totally not paying any attention to Amber, Rio, and myself, I'd like to thank you for joining me at this look at Amberlynn's latest fascinating adventure. I can't wait to see you at the live Saturday. I'm so sorry I've been sick this week, but I'm really happy to be back with you guys. I missed you. I'll see you tomorrow at the live stream, and until then, you know the routine. Just be kind, and hasta luego.